Welcome. Okay, Exploding Core and Ricky, welcome, welcome. Alright. Lumiko, welcome. Okie doke. So, we got 3 packages tonight. I think 1 has been redeemed so far, so let's get it open. Box cutter, here we go. Average about blank enjoy. Hell yeah. It's good for lighting. It's basically a bright white light right in front of my face. You actually got me doing that now. Alrighty. So, our first package comes from Neon Jet. Whoa. Okay, here we go. How he ditched my desktop light? Ooh. Okay, this is like off center, super off center. Okay, so we got all the stuff from Neon Jam. So we got 3, count them, 3 of these Topre removal tools, like the EC housing removal tools. So I'm planning on keeping one, and then I guess I should give one to Randy. I don't know if Randy's here, but and then I'll probably put the other one up for like giveaway or something. On top of that, I also have. I guess I bought. I don't remember buying. Let's see here. I ordered. Oh, I guess he just gave me 2 of them. Sweet. All right, he just gave me an extra Alps opening tool. Oh, he also gave me a plate fork. He also gave me, well, I bought this. This right here are some Topre elevators. Ooh, okay. Plate PFU HHKB. Huh? Oh, okay. I think I may get it, but I'd have to like actually go and do it to really understand. All right, what else you got? Okay, here. Oh, we got this. This thing I've been waiting for such a long time. We finally got the TX CNC switch puller, which I'm struggling to open here. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, came with some stickers, of course. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to see how it works. We are going to do a hot swap build today, so that's probably going to be something we could just try out. Alright. And then finally, we got ourselves another HHKB. Oh yeah. I kind of feel like I should just keep it in this plastic. But this one are probably going to also PVBify, honestly. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. It is like... Oh, that was like a whole sleeve. Okay. Alright, some scuff on keycaps, but it's okay. Ooh, these domes are nice. This is dated January 2013. Got a little bit of... It's interesting. We got some bump bonds removed and then like a longer strip that was just added here. Very nice. I like that. I guess I'll open everything out of their bags just to show all of it off. One second. Give me 1 second. Oh. Why is Donkey welcome? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just trying to figure out some stuff with this AirPod situation. Anyways, why is Donkey welcome? We're just opening our package from Nihon Jam. Also, if anyone here is interested, there still should be 2 more packages to redeem. I'm curious about how this works. I guess I just have to see. I think one comes from the bottom, then one comes from the top. So I'll probably be keeping... I guess I'll keep the purple one. Maybe I should keep the pink one. Let's also check this one out. This one's cool. I got an extra one. It's a Alps opening tool. That was crazy. Sweet. Alright, so I'll keep these off to the side. Okie doke. Yeah, 2 more packages. Feel free to redeem those. They should be fun ones. Fun ones worth talking about. Okay. In the meantime, I can go and get started on the oh, sword. Thank you for that. Let's do this. Which one should I do? Gans, welcome. Alright, we got both of them redeemed. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. It's funny when they do this. Like some that I've seen, like, I've seen this more. Not very often, but more than the 0 times I've ever seen. But, Canon Keys has opted to ship 2 desk mats, and instead of putting both desk mats in a box, they just taped the 2 boxes together and then shipped it like it was a singular box package. Starting over at A for the 3 stream streak. So which one's this? All right. Oh. So, Tina has been wanting this for a while. This is the Tamagotchi landscape desk mat. So that's desk mat number 1. And then I just figured that while we were at it, might as well I picked up the other one too. I just figure the extra cost for added shipping was only $2 more. This is the Tamagotchi pattern. Chris ruins my streak whenever he does an afternoon stream on a weekend or something. Sorry about that. Sometimes the time is just there. But yeah, it's weird. It was like, it's $30 for the desk mat, and then it's like $12 to ship it. But then you add another desk mat, it's only like an extra $2. CanKey's shipping is really weird. It's like that. Like, same thing for when you get like carrying cases. It's ridiculous. All right, so that's package number 2. And finally, for package number 3. By the way, Ricky, welcome. We got Yakult from Unikeys. Lewd wasn't shipping, and so we just kind of figured between myself and Tina we should just get this as a backup, and then maybe it just makes more sense to run or initiate a chargeback from there if all goes wrong. With that said, that wasn't the only thing I needed to reach free shipping, so I ended up getting a bunch of switches here. These are Kale BCPs. Very cool. Alright, I wasn't supposed to get, you know, more switches, but it's just like, well, it's like they're on discount from the standpoint of shipping is expensive. It's like it's either spend 10 or what is it, like 10 to 15 for shipping, or just spend an extra $30 to get switches, and then it's kind of like, well, they're kind of like $15 switches if you just count the shipping for what it was. I'm not losing money. I'm losing money not buying these. Exactly. Which is exactly the same thing I did for the CanKeys mats here. Okie doke. Those are the packages. Many of them for Tina. Okie doke. So let's just get started here. We got a couple of builds. And my hope is that they'll be quick. Like, for example, my plot here is to rebuild this arc60, which, as you guys may know, I have opted to keep after kind of settling my sort of my job situation. And so I'm thinking we could do the quick one by doing the hot swap plated build. And that should just be like, you know, kind of fast. I do not remember if we need to run clip-ins or not. I'm guessing not, but you guys let me know. Okay. Oh, that's backwards. So, I guess we could just look at what switches we have available here. All right, so yell it out, whatever you guys want to see. You guys want to see linears, or do you want to see tactiles? On a plated build. What was the option for tactile? My girlfriend has been liking the 69 markup. By the way, thanks for bringing that out during the keyboard. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm glad she likes it. What's the option for tactile? Let's see. We've got these Shogoki switches. That's crazy. Is that it? Hold on. Oh, I got these Franken switches here. They're like housings with MX clear stems. What else we got? I have these grays. Not for Shogoki, I've been curious about how they sound. Okay. It's a crowd favorite at our workplace. Okay, I also have these cherry tactile grays. But alright, let's do the Shogokis. Why not? You called it out, so we're doing it. Stabilizers. Let's grab some stabilizers here. I'm hoping screw-ins will work, because I have a lot of screw-ins. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do smoke. What the fuck? These are all 7Us. What the hell is this? Okay, not this one. This insinuates that I have to do some extra work, which I don't want to do that. Alright, let's go with that one. Oh, jeez. It's funny because it's just like I'm bagging everything together like this, and then you just have like screws with a bunch of BDC all over them because I'm bagging it so goofy. We'll clean this up, hopefully. Oh, Lumika, I still owe you a screwdriver. I owe you a QWERTY keys screwdriver. Bro, I forgot about that. No rush on that. It is imperative. This is probably the most important thing you'll ever own. This QWERTY keys screwdriver. You'll never own anything more important. QK screw. Alright, what we got here? This right here. What the frick? Random little clip-in shim. Bound to that. Alright. Anyways, hope everyone's evening has been going well. Thing not working lately? What, the QK60? What's going on with it? I hit reset on a layer on accident, now it doesn't show up on my computer. Hit reset. Reset on a layer? What do you mean, like a mapped reset button? Or are you talking about like a reset button on the PCB? Like a physical button that's not a switch? Stupid question. Have you tried plugging and unplugging it? Yeah, nah, some layer key that I hit while programming. I can't immediately say that I know. I did the whole disconnect Windows sound. And now it just doesn't register at all, even when you like pull the plug and then plug it back in. Can you tell whether or not that button is still being depressed somehow? Or can you tell whether or not something might be shorting? Like, have you okay, here's the thought. Have you tried lifting the PCB out but still finding a way to like connect it to, you know, a USB cable? Or are you using it wireless? I tried hitting up VIA on Chrome and that worked for a little. Okay, once. Ooh, this is a little spicy just because there's gaskets on this plate. When I unplugged it and plugged it back in and shit was gone again. I don't know that I immediately know the answer. I mean, this is like a very basic answer, but just it seems like there's some possible either short or weak connection somewhere. Or something is depressing on like some kind of like possible reset button on the PCB. But it's a little hard for me to know right off the bat. I would hope that whatever issue this is I don't know, like not specific to the unit necessarily, but try QMK toolbox. Yeah, that's a good suggestion from Gantz. If you plug it in, you can see whether or not it's like in a bootloader mode. Just right off the bat, because that could be a good indicator of like, hey, something might be depressing on it, which could be like a physical reset button, or it could be some short to a reset like bind. I just tried plugging it in right now. It gave me the USB malfunction error. Where does that take us? Have you tried a different cable? And have you tried a different keyboard with that same cable? This is tight. These are tight. Maybe it's also could be the hot swap sockets. I'm using this cable with my other keyboards right now. I see. Okay. And those work just fine, I take it. Are we cooked? I would hope not, but I could keep brainstorming here. What could it be? Plug into a different port, restart computer. I don't know, if he's saying that the cable is working with other keyboards, that kind of points to just some potential build issue. Hello, Evangelion Degens. Starting to see you win scammer hate subreddit right now. I'm getting lube switches. Some build issue, maybe daughter board. Is it just like a universal daughter board? You think you could change it? Could be a JST cable issue. Bunch of possibilities, really. It is a JST board, right? Just pushing everything in right now. I could hear some clicks. So yeah, there's a couple of different thoughts of where there's some kind of weak point. And yeah, it could be some potential short. It could be like a weak cable, weak daughter board connection. A lot of different options. It just kind of depends on what do you have on hand to help sort of test. Goofy ass leak code hard question. That's what you're working on right now? Trying to debug this whole week. Okay. So that should be it for this build, really. Let's go and try assembling this. Or I guess while we're here, we can just plug it in and sort of see. Bitter Seeds, welcome. I'm guessing it hasn't been easy to debug if the QK60 is not working properly. Alright, let's try this. arc60 test matrix. Kajita, welcome. Oh, D. Wait. Learning anything? What's going on? Alright, I gotta fix this D. Oh. Oh, hey, I could use this thing. Let's see how this works. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I'm a fan. I plugged in right now, but not with battery. Huh? Do you have it switched to the correct mode? I think that's also a good question, right? But with battery, it's no bueno. So there's like some way to like, is there bind? There should be a bind. I think it's like FN. Shit, I can't remember. It's like FN 1, 2, and 3 or something. I could be wrong. So it'd be the FN next to the right shift. FN tab. Okay. D. There we go. Okay. Should be good. Alright. New discovery here. Oh, shit. Discovery here. I really like this. This is sick. I don't know why I didn't get this earlier. Alright. Whoops. So, gotta figure out... I mean, I guess I have this. This tool. Oh, I have a bunch of foam. I bought a bunch, like a huge foam kit with the arc60. And I'm like, I guess maybe I could use it. I don't typically like foam, but I have the kit, you know? But I already kind of have built all of this, so maybe not. I guess I also could run it on... the solder build. Any good luck, Lumika? Also, I mean, it's tri-mode, so one of them should be Bluetooth, and then the other one should be connected to that that little USB dongle receiver. Which I'm not sure if you have that plugged in or if you have a Bluetooth connection already in, but if you're going wireless, then you will have needed to make a connection at some point somewhere along the line. A bit of thin Poron 8S. Oh, is nice. I don't know, but I have caps lock toggles and I toggled down how I did it. FN, well, FN tab is caps lock. That's why I was a little confused. Okay, I'm not sure which one this is. So I know that there's like some stuff I have to screw and unscrew. Alright, shit. I regret not getting the HHKB arc60. I got the Win key. Okay, I take it this should be the right orientation. Hopefully. Doesn't look really wrong, but you guys let me know. So yeah, you also might just separately want to look up QK60 information just about how to toggle between the different types of modes. Because that could be a situation of why there might be some kind of failure. Is you might just not be on a mode that you've, like, you might be on a mode that you haven't configured yet. That's like another possibility, right? I take it I did include that dongle, right? That dongle should be there. In case you wanted to try the dongle wireless, the non-Bluetooth wireless. I don't know what the layer keys are, shucks. I would look it up for you, but I don't have a keyboard plugged in right now. Okie doke. Feel free to call it a key set. Otherwise, I'm just gonna rummage, try to see which one could potentially match here. Is this the arc60 you're working on? Yes. How do you guys feel about blue? Like if I went like striker on this. I lost that dongle quick. Really? Are you serious? It was in there though, right? Like I did remember to include it, correct? It was? Okay. How about... Is this Phantom 2? Oh, but I have a 6U bar in this. You know, it could look good, actually. I just need to hunt down the 7U bar. Striker? You think Striker, Gantz? We could do Striker. Let's do it. Crafting was squishy. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Moving to Striker is probably would supplant the need for me to hunt down that 7U bar. I'd say Rudy if we got this. I might be using Rudy on something else. Klexis, welcome. Got Klexis, one of the great fans of my news and notes. This is Striker, right? I think so. I've been meaning to find situations to use blue key sets. That isn't just on blue... Oh, shit. Take this up. That isn't just blue keyboards. I live for news and notes. Save Striker for silver board, use Phantom. What goes my arc60? It's like this, this gold. I don't know. I feel like I've tried it on a silver board, and I don't know that I was a big fan of silver, so... I want to see what it is like on this for now. And if I hate it, of course, you could always just change it. Blue and gold, though. All right. So, I will relay some of the bigger news and notes for once I actually have a keyboard plugged in. Quick time check. It is almost 11 p.m. We're doing a hot swap build right now, which has allowed this to be quite a bit faster. We Oh, I think this is Striker 1 with the fucked up legends, the fat V and X. Anyways, so yeah, we'll hold off. I do have some pretty big news. Yeah, big. Well, it's big to me. I don't know how I cooked this board so quick. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta go and find some QK60 information to figure out how to toggle between the modes. No? Have you been able to toggle between the modes properly? At all? I thought it was F1, FN1, FN2, and FN3. I could be mistaken though. It shows up in the QK software. Anyway, take it away with the announcement. Let me try to rebind this. Okay, I'll well, once I finish all of this here, punching in the that's a weird. This is rendering weird on camera because this is blue, but like from this angle, it's starting to look more indigo. Boy, these legends look super goofy. These R1 legends. GMK Tifu. Alright. There you go. Blue and gold. I think Phantom would look good on this. I think I might run Phantom on the next arc60 build because I do have a solder plateless build to do left, which I'll do another time. Okay, so we'll do a real quick type test here, or series of type tests. Does this build guide help? Here we go. Wise Donkey, gonna punch in some information for you. Meanwhile, we'll take a look at it, but meanwhile, I'm gonna get the type test done here. All right, QK60, aluminum plate hot swap build. Sorry, arc60. We've been talking about QK60 for a while, but this is the arc60 aluminum hot swap build with Shogoki switches and GMK Striker 1. Here we go. All right. Do a few more. Okay. So, that's the build. What do you guys think? I've never had this configuration where I think I put the tactiles in a plated build. Run GMK, but it's interesting. It's just like solid, good spacebar. I'm happy to keep it, honestly. I put this up for sale, and I decided to do a takesies backsies on it because I'm no longer like at least for right now, no longer in a real risk of not having a job. So I don't necessarily need the funds. But this one was one where I was just like, like, I'm not sure if I can continue to love it enough when I know that I could just get some money for it. But I'm happy to have it back. Gang, we're so back is fixed. Well, what'd you do? Did you use the guide? Found the layer key? Which... Sure, welcome. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Alright, so that's that. Okay, real quick. Somewhat decently sized announcement. Both of these MF layers to MO2. Oh. Okay, the site should be done. Site migration is now fixed up on Vercel using SvelteKit this time rather than Next. And then I've also added a few new features, which includes this right here. So now you can actually filter here by oh, it's weird that it moves. Okay, I probably should fix that. But yeah, you can now filter by actually starting to type in. So anything that just has a C in it, you can cut down on it. See Tailwind CSS with MongoDB. Or did I use Tailwind CSS with MongoDB? This is Tailwind. MongoDB, I'm not using MongoDB. There you go. Anyway, so there's that. But another thing, hobby goals have so much a filter would be useful. Yeah. I just keep doing Vero just because it's like the first one I can see that I know I have multiples of. But also another thing I could do is like just type in 60 and see how many keyboards have the number 60 in them. More stuff here. So I also have the list filter, or sorry, grid versus list views working just as before. Who the fuck uses it? So we have this working just as before. These modals actually cut down a little bit, but that's honestly that's kind of fine, where it's just kind of crops in. Kill Combat, welcome. So these are all working. Now, the next thing is that if you look at the key sets, I now actually have filters on these, including the search filter, but also like the status filter. So there's that, but then there's also grid views for key sets and switches now. So now you can see these, but unfortunately I just have none, or very few, or there's a lot of pictures missing, so I just got to keep going along and taking these photos, I guess. But also for switches as well, again, these are the same kind of things, but again, I also started adding photos to these, or they all say photo unavailable because I don't have photos of any of these guys. But I guess that this would kind of be the next frontier, is to just start taking photos of individual switches too. So that might be the next thing. Aside from that, it also should be responsive. Should be. Hopefully you guys might be able to see it, but I now cut down on columns the smaller you get. So you know, if you're gonna be running this on mobile, in any of these list views, there should just be fewer columns, but you'll still be able to get information from clicking on these things. So there we go. And there you have it. Now I feel like I gotta fix this thing though, the breakage here. It's a little funny looking. Yeah. So I'm happy this is done. I've been working hard to get this up and running. Oh, here's another thing too, is that you can now you can now filter by like, you know, typing stuff in, but for key sets you can actually do you know, like DCS for example, GMK for example. Oh. And then here you could you know, run like Cherry or Gateron. So I'm really happy with this. This is actually probably easier than how I track my own data. Just being able to find stuff, you know, more easily. So at the very least, it'll be more helpful for me. So that's my big announcement here for the night. Anyways, let's carry on. We got 2 more boards to build, but I guess I should probably clean these up one by one. So. I need to get these pictures up. Expose the app Mongo to internet without authentication. Okey-doke. This is done here. All right. So next up, we're gonna work on this class60. We got an MX build for it, so it's like might as well. Sealed her back up. Aside from that, I've been maining this board at work. I see. Nice. Oh, we got yet another daughter board there. Okay, so there is a bunch of foam in here, because why wouldn't there be? Like, whoever crapped on me for putting redacted on here. I'm feeling like I'm probably going to avoid using the foam. What do you guys think? Are you guys cool with that? If I bail on the foam? Do we ever use foam? Pretty much never. Okay. So I need a 7U set of stabilizers. I'm hoping that screw-ins will work as I intend for them to. Shoney's welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Oh, we chilling. I'm happy to announce that my site migration is basically complete. Do you develop full time? Yes, I do. Alright. I get all these stabilizers in. Again, I'm hoping screw-ins to be fine, considering the mounting on this is pretty crazy. It's like these little, like, actual leaves you use as leaf springs, from what I can tell or understand here. And so I don't anticipate screw-ins to get in the way. I guess my question is, gummy O-ring mount boards the only ones where you have something that resembles a requirement for using stabilizers. And then I start guessing that maybe that's not necessarily it. It also kind of depends on the plate, because I'm going back and remembering the Vero V2 MX 5mm PC plate having an issue with screw-ins just because of like the way that it was machined. So I guess there's that too. Okay, I guess I'm gonna run a linear on this because I eventually intend to run EC for this guy. You know, I've been meaning to use these for a really long time. These are just like the tiny switches. These are the Corb switches from Duroc. I guess it's just JWK, right? As I understand. Yeah, but they're tiny, so they're better. My most smooth switch, it's great. All right. Other news and notes. Lakers won tonight. A big win against the Celtics. Like a big win in multiple ways. How, brother? Oh my goodness. Get on out of here. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome. Oh, this one's super bent. Bronny got some garbage time in. Got a cool 0-0-0-0-0 stat line. Can I get to bed soon? All right. All right, brother. Thanks for dropping everybody off. Bricky. What else I got here? Oh, I was supposed to get some new show plates in, but something really stupid happened. I guess show required signature on delivery, and it was one of those situations where like I buzzed the guy in. I buzzed the delivery guy in, and then he didn't like come to meet me. I didn't know his signature was required. Fucking love those negative stats. Fuck with football right now. Is anyone here? I'm not a big football guy, personally. But getting kind of close to the big game, right? Oh, another bent pin. Another year, please got anybody but the Chiefs. Yeah, a bunch of these are bent. Nice mat, yeah. You know what's also actually kind of nice about this mat? It's not as wide. I don't know how long this is, but it's like much thinner than other mats that I own. while still being just as tall. I also did not test this PCB. Whoops. By any chance, have you made your own coiled cable before? No. I bought this coiled cable in like 2020, and it might be one of the very few cables I actually use ever. Would you like to? I don't know. Seems like a lot. I don't know if that's a whole rabbit hole I want to go down. It is, and I already failed like twice. Oh god. But imagine. I don't know, man. Too much of my space is already dedicated to keyboards. I don't know if I just have the capacity in any way. People selling for like 80, it's nuts. Is this for like genuine limo? Or are you saying people are charging 80 for aviators? I don't really know the state of cables, to be perfectly honest. Fully. I favor the straight but IEM style braided cables over coiled ones. Ah. Both aviators and limo. YC8. She's going for 80? That's crazy. Alright, let's go and punch these in case I didn't get them all in to begin with. Here are a couple of snaps, but we're also going to have to flip this over and check for bent pins just because it seems like these have had a propensity to kind of have bent pins from beforehand. I haven't used these before. I'm actually doing a free ad for cruise control because I'm going to try it for a third time. I swear to God they're from the Bay. I think they are, right? I remember them putting stuff up for giveaways at some meetups. Thought about them getting one that is. I see. guessing there's also some kind of top mount on this as well. Okay. Let's check this out. I've got eagle eyes. Drop them in chat. Oh, I see one right off the bat. And I could use this. This is lit. I feel just like pushing them in your pushing them in with your thumb. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I have to use a lot of force to make sure, really make sure it's all in there. So it's nice using that thing. Oh, found another one. I'm doing both just because with my thumb it's quicker, but with the pusher it's more precise. Oh god, two of them here? Come on, man. What the hell? Come on. No, I don't know how I feel about this. This one's so tight. Alright, maybe this is not super perfect. Let's try this. What the hell? You can find some of Zap Cable's cable collars aftermarket. Those help with coiling and reverse coiling your cables. Shoeman, I was so sad they went out. Their stuff was slightly cheaper and their shipment team was quick. They came back for a month only to go out again, sadly. Damn. Alright, that should be good. Alright, just another quick scan. Think we should be solid everywhere. Okay. Can I just 3D print this? Switch pusher? A pusher? Oh, I could kind of tell. I think I broke a film in there. I don't know if I need to fix that. Should I fix it? Put in one extra film in there. Oh, the coil cable tool. I duplicated the JW play thing on play tray on Thingiverse. Cable collar needs to be metal or something, not melty. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever. Okay, another thing I could do actually is I guess I could just go and test this. I realize I do have another spare daughter board here. I take it that this right here is this. Oh. No, it's probably this one, huh? Okay, so that worked. Class60 not recognized by VIA. Nice. Anybody here know anything about Class60? Let's try Vial. Oh, there we go. It's Vial. Matrix tester. Okay, so I think like the switches are in here, but maybe I could just test it like this with the switches not soldered in. Goes into the oven. I was thinking for heat gun users. Oh, whoops. Okay. Layout. Gotta adjust this. Split back, split right. Whoa, there's some typos in this. LGHIT. That I moved over like 2 characters. Backspace, left control. Right alt. Layer 1. What the hell is this layer 1? That's crazy. Okay. Nothing. Up. Where's up? Up. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What do I usually have this as? I forget. Oh. Star slash home page up, left, right. Plus, minus, and page down, down. Okay. Now let's try. See, I wish they had a sound thing. You know, how did that happen? Let's try again. All right, top row good. Okay, that should all be good. All right, sweet. Okie doke. Let's go and get set up. Okay, quick time check. It is 11:25. I'll grab this. Oh shit. Question, can you use the CW88 plate list? I am not familiar with the CW88. I have a CW60. And I don't think that that's a plateless board. I don't know how similar the CW88 is to the CW60. Can't actually be very certain about that. Oh. Okie doke. But anyways, WF Brown, welcome back. Alright. Try to get 3 builds in tonight. We have the Freya after this. Gonna try to build that with the solder PCB this time around. Hopefully that'll fare much better. We'll also see where we get with this. Quick time check. We are at a little under an hour and a half. I have some other news that I've written here on my news and notes list, which includes I sent over the quote, or just like all the plates to get tapped to Pinocchio. Still haven't heard back yet. I'm not sure how crazy that is. Like, I figured they're probably gonna need some information from me, but I don't know, just haven't heard anything. What else we got here? Seem to have some delays on my Julie, my Adage, and Lily. Hopefully those should be in by next week at some point. Get those builds in when we can. The Lunar New Year is on the horizon here. So you guys are going to have to remind me to wish you a happy Lunar New Year next week. My last send cut send plate kind of fugly. What happened to it? Is it like, are the cuts off, or is it just like kind of not deburred? As mentioned, I've been using this not as wide desk mat, which is nice. Alright, not a whole lot of news that I've written down. I haven't been able to come up with much. I think that's just because I've primarily been working on my site, but a few more points here. Finally finished paying off my car, which is nice. I've just been told that there is a Crunchyroll leak, like some kind of data breach. So if you have Crunchyroll, you might want to update your password. And finally, Tina and I have been watching The Dangers in My Heart. Young romance anime. I've also been watching Super separately, Dragon Ball Super. It's actually really good. I actually really like Dragon Ball Super. I feel like the plot development and the writing, or at least the I mean, I don't know, I guess at least for the dub, because I'm just watching the dub right now, actually really good. So I'm about like 45 episodes in, and I'm really enjoying it. Alright, I feel like my heat is starting to run low. Oh shit, even though I'm at the same temperature. I interviewed at Crunchyroll some time ago. The bastard had me do diagrams during the interview and then try to pick them up. And then tried to pick them up as we were done. I swiped them out the tablet and said, "Oh yeah, I almost forgot this." Ah. That's tricky. Tricky. Dude, it happens a lot. An hour interview can give these folks ideas on the cheap. Yeah. Sad. I know what you're talking about. Is that what is that? I don't know. It's like free consultation. That's what this is. I've heard about it, and the thing was that, like, I remember the first time I'd heard about this general idea of that, it was like being sold as a good idea. It's weird. It's cool as fuck. A guy created a honeypot for AI training crawlers. I'm 100% for this. So how does that work exactly? It, from a very high view, that sounds pretty funny, but what is actually happening in slightly more detail? Is that like gonna be the sort of new meta? Is generates random links that always point back to itself. The crawler just downloads those new links. Happily returns more and more lists of links pointing back to itself. Bad deception products are hilarious, even better when people report ass deception to bug crowd. Like, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of like the evolution of not putting your personal data all over the internet like people were doing kind of willy-nilly, you know, pre 2010s. Now it's just like the evolution has become just give really bad information or bad data. AI generated fake bug reports are rampant. Jeez. It's really crazy. I feel like it's so crazy how I just keep thinking about it, like what the hell happened really? Where it's like just the general topic of AI in the world seems like it's suddenly, like, I know it was, you know, this was a long time coming, but like it's like it feels like there was such a huge, I don't know, like emergence spike where it was like kind of steady for a while of like just growth, and then all of a sudden crypto crash and angel investors needed something to push. Yeah, it's crazy. Spy Cloud reports are hilarious. Got 10k headcount and half our beliefs. Oh, Spy Cloud, yeah. It's true. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy, especially being in San Francisco, that like how frequent you see just AI tacked onto something. You know, I kind of feel like after basically doing a whole website migration for my own personal site, I feel like I should just basically do a rebuild of both my chatbot and my ticker layout overlay. Like, I know that that's kind of become a super ugly monolithic thing over time, and there's a lot of outdated stuff on it. Like, I have a bunch of really cool Splatoon 2 stuff that I haven't touched in years, and it's like no one even plays Splatoon 2 anymore. They're on 3 and I haven't really done anything for that. So that shit can run a starship. Talks like Majel Barrett. It's not a tech for the plebes. Some dude gave me a YAML syntax error today from LLM, and it was like 5 lines. Okay, I needed to make sure that I didn't put that switch in the wrong place. By the way, in case you missed it, my collection page has been updated. I think the command should still work. I think I have updated the link. Exclamation collection. Waiting for one of our devs to pull some BS info from a chatbot that causes a major SF0 outage. It'll happen soon. Looking forward to Elon being fun. Let's go on this angle. I haven't used this angle in a while. And then I can retire. I got a notification today that, well, I read it too fast and I thought it was an opportunity to do a shoot, like a concert shoot tomorrow. Then I read it more closely and then I realized it wasn't a concert shoot. It was like an actual, like promo shoot that was not a concert at all. Crazy. I retire and geeking on what I want will be nice. I'm a Sherman take. Do you do Arduino shit? No. The closest thing I've ever done was just like a couple of like teensy projects like over 10 years ago for keyboards, but I'm a Sherman take. Welcome. I think it's really cool when people do it, but I just, I don't know. I'm a little further away from doing it myself. Yeah, like, and it was just like I was getting some guidance about, like, for example, modernizing like an old like aerospace numpad. You know what's funny is it's the guy who's guiding me was the guy who runs Kono, which you know, I think they are now going through some bad times there. Alright, I think that is it. Let's do a little test, see if this works. Still, fuck, I don't have Vile open. Alright. Matrix tester, here we go. Looking good. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's stow this away temporarily. See if we can go and get this installed into the case. And see how we might want to go and assemble this. And yeah. Quick win. We're not even at the 2-hour mark. Well, not yet. These are the class60, built with the Duroc tiny Corbs switches. Bunch of foam in here, oh my god. stop with it, man. Oh, some of it's snagged. Jeez. Got that. Snagged up there in the corner. This might be too big, isn't it? Yep. Too big. Oh, I also think Jace installed the solenoid in this. So I don't know that I've ever actually done a solenoid build, now that I think about it. I'm trying to think. I may have done one for, I don't know, it might have been the, I think it was the X What's It Model F, like OG Kish Saver conversion, but also maybe I bailed on that. I actually don't really remember. Saw another keyboard builder a couple days ago. Keyboards can be addicting. Oh yeah. No kidding. Oh, okay. Let's try to take our time with this. Get this right. I find ribbon cables to be very weird. It's always a weird choice. It's like, you really chose this? It's part of your design? Yeah. This was a conscious choice you made? I don't understand. What the hell? This seems very finicky. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just didn't flip it up all the way. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple different mounting styles, but there's already one that's in here. That would be what I presume is separate from what looks like a top mounting option, but I'm not sure, actually. Okay, before I assemble it, let's at least just try, maybe here, to check that it works. Whoa. That's absurd. Okay, so a question I have is it possible to power off the solenoid while it's closed? Because I can imagine this to get kind of annoying after a little while. And my honest guess is no, because I don't really, this doesn't really look like a switch. There should be, oh, there's a hotkey? Okay. Okay, good to know. Let's see. Key map. Oh, that was probably that stuff that I just turned off. Like audio off or whatever. Shoot. Or like I got rid of a bunch of stuff. Whoops. Where does it exist? Did I blow it by getting rid of it here? Let me know if you guys see the audio off button, because I got rid of it earlier here. Quantum. Oh, here, audio on and off. Oh, audio. How about audio toggle? And then I'll just. So I'm wondering if that'll do it. Oh. Okay, so that's the separate solenoid part. So I'm guessing there's another one. Is that haptic? Or clicky? No, what is this? Haptic toggle? Alright, how many different toggles are there? Clicky toggle. Oh, haptic buzz? Oh, is there a haptic cycle? I see. There's a bunch of options. Silly Guy Jake, welcome back. Alright, let's try this. Okay. I don't think that one did anything. Whatever this was. Clicky. Clicky toggle didn't seem to do anything. So maybe I'll get rid of that. But it also looks like there's the opportunity here for you to change what the haptic sound is like based off of like haptic plus, haptic minus, haptic buzz, haptic feedback. Yeah, or volume. That's pretty interesting, but I guess I could do this some other time. Or I could do this. I could do this when I have keycaps mounted too, so not a big deal. Okay, so this does seem like it works, right? Oh, how come these... Why do these not have... Where are there random keys that don't have haptic on them? Shift, function, right shift, control, which is my caps lock, and then left alt, right alt, and left win, right win. It's kind of weird, right? I wonder, yeah, I wonder why that is. Well, if you guys know, let me know. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna reassemble this. I will find a key set, but also let me know if you guys have any possible suggestions for key sets, and I may consider them. For those just tuning in, again, my collection page should be up, and you should be able to check on and filter out which key sets are available. Feel free to do so. Hit exclamation collection. I think the other commands that I've had before, those links might not work for unused key sets. Feet. Here they are. Otherwise, I will be hunting here. I mean, it's like a E-retro white, so I feel like beige. Beige would be the move. Savior, welcome. Welcome back. think this is 6s, which is a 60. Oh, you know what? Maybe beige or like modern. Ooh. Well, here's this one. This is. I think this might be too white. This is red honey. I don't know if red honey is weird. It might be. I think red honey would be weird. I feel like it would. It's like kind of too white. Just got my modern materials in yesterday. I could hunt for it, but I only have the gray one available. I think the other one is, I don't know, it's on something else. The beigeish one. Alright. Here's I think Nordy beige. I'll go with Nordy beige. Why not? Savior, welcome. Savior. I have an update, which is no update. Pinocchio has not gotten back to me with a quote yet. Can't sort by headers anymore. Right. You can't, but you can filter. There's a bunch of filters there now. So, for those who haven't seen it, website is updated. So if you look at key sets, there are now like status filters. So like ones that are unused here. But also on top of that, there's like, oh shit, it's not even, you could type in to filter down as well. So if you want to just look at GMK or anything with the letter C, DCS, whatever, can't filter by MX. That is true. You can't. This is true, actually. Maybe I could add something like that. Like add more types of filters. Because this is only a filter just for the status. Which I guess is not necessarily super helpful. But to be fair though, most of my stuff is MX. And you probably can just figure out which ones aren't. Because they'll probably say Topre or Alps. You know? I don't know. Well, I'll figure something out for that. Just add maybe more filters. Spider TKL. Just small feedback, yeah. So it's not, so truthfully, it's not done. I just feel like I've gotten to a good point with it where, yeah, like I actually am missing some features. Like when you're in list mode, there is no longer any like table sortability, which I guess that's how you were kind of doing it from before. But I added new features in its place kind of to, I don't know if this is correct, the O and the A, I think it is. Just to kind of supplant it. CVP, NM, and trying to maybe put in more features is like absolutely something I can look into. 7890. Figure out how to integrate them in a design sense that makes some sense. God, I don't know how this layout is supposed to actually look. Maybe I can guess, and then we can go and verify after how accurate I am. It's like a Norwegian Deutsch layout. Ah, shit. Yeah, I made the mistake. I wasn't supposed to make... Z doesn't go there. Z goes there. Alright, maybe I could just plug in now and figure it out. Or learn what it is. Whoa. Okay, I got the O and the A with the umlauts correct. Alright. Guess this goes here. This goes here. Whoops. There's all the rest of this. You have to go with this right here. Got the fun plus here. Guessing that's where tilde goes. This right here is where that guy goes. Forgot shift. Minus is last. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'll just do three 3-minute tests. One with each of the configurations. So let's do it. Okay. I don't know which leaf springs Jace used. I just used the ones that were already in here. So I should probably figure that out, but I'll probably only figure that out once the next time I open this up. So I probably should have checked that. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, we're doing that leaf spring gasket mount where like the leaf springs are connected at the bottom. We have an FR4 plate, Duroc tiny Corbs switches, GMK Nordy, and this is the configuration with no solenoid portion of it at all. So here we go. All right. So that's that. Let's go with the haptic. All right. And then we'll turn haptic off and go to, whoa, that one, the audio. Oh, that's like, it's crazy because this is so loud. Like, I don't know if there's a way to like control that volume. It's like really like you should be able to control that. I don't see it in oh my goodness. You can lower the volume, I think. Little Togo Cubes. Unbelievable. Get on out of here. Just kidding. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Cyberduck sounds. Lord, my neighbors just called the police. Perfect office board. Telegraph and hail helium. So, I don't see it here. I only just see audio on, off, and toggle. I don't know if it's... There's no, like, plus minus that I can find here. Which is confusing, right? Here's also... So then there's both. We could do both. But I don't really want to subject you guys to this. It's more of the same. It's just you're kind of at the mercy of the actual audio sound. Yeah, it's just really loud. I can tell that, like, yeah, other people would probably be annoyed by it. I'm kind of annoyed by just how loud it is. Like, I wouldn't mind that there's just a sound, like the haptic form. Like this is fine. And the thing is, apparently this is also controllable, I guess. Let's see if we can map that. It's just so we can see, like, haptic plus, haptic minus. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't actually seem to be, doesn't actually seem to do anything. Arc60 nice, yeah. So I want to know when a good time to touch base on the cricket infestation in your office. Seems like your peers have taken notice of them. How about a look at that for you? Let us know. Management. Let's see if we can mess with some of these other settings. I don't think any of these do anything. It's just the toggle. At least is what it seems, unless I just don't have a sophisticated ear for it. Yeah, I don't see anything else that could be good. We haven't tried music. Music toggle. What else have we not tried? Any other toggles? Combo toggle, auto shift toggle. These seem like not sound related. Clicky didn't do anything. Yeah, music doesn't do anything either. Okie doke. Well, that's the board. What y'all think? Which one did you guys like the best? I guess I'll run this. I'll probably drive this just because it's the first time I've built it, and then we could put the arc60 away. Except I don't have a box for it. So I'm just gonna need to stow this somewhere. Okay. It's best with both on. Honestly, actually both sounds better than just the audio, in my opinion. Like, it seems more reasonable in my mind. Anyways, like, it seems like it makes more sense at least. Alright. Let's get this sucker open. So, as you guys may know, we got this Proto Freya from Patty. Hot swap PCB. Kind of no good. So we're just going to swap it out for the soldered. Xavier, I'm not sure if you had gotten a chance to take a look at the thing, but it's also okay if you haven't, because I think this is at least going to go back to Tina for a little bit, even post-rebuild, just because we are still waiting on her Neo 75. So, no biggie if you haven't had the opportunity to. I mean, on top of that, no biggie, because it's not like I'm hearing much back from Pinocchio right now about the other more pressing concerns. Regarding the tapping. Unless, I don't know, if any of you know, like, what does the tapping process look like for something that's more a sheet? Like a plate, like a keyboard plate. Because that seems like it feels like it would be different. Feels. Where's that other bit? Jeez Louise. Just losing bits. What the hell? There we go. Because we've done tapping or re-tapping for the skeleton, and then I ended up giving my my tapping set to Kill Combat, which I don't know if it's made sense for him to even have used it yet by this point, because he doesn't even have plates and PCBs. Got a message back, but it's the same thing that's on their website. Yeah. So, yes. Oh, did I even need to do this? I mean, I guess so. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so I lifted those files from their site, and I otherwise haven't been able to see anything else. And then also I haven't actually tried opening the DWG files myself, because I know that Bitterseeds did show some tools that we could try to look at. I don't know if they'd become more or less helpful, but yeah. Okay. So apparently this is a foam necessary board, as I understand. So we will continue with that. It's just the mounting points that are giving me trouble. Eyeballing it seems like a really bad idea. The mounting, like these guys right here? You're talking these guys? Like where these gaskets go? I see. Would it be a really bad idea? I mean, just like kind of looking at the Freya. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think it should matter. I don't like, if you're just off by a little bit, I don't think it should matter, because these don't actually rest on this. Like, these are like little stiff springs. That's just seems to be where the plate actually sits on. Where this goes, like where those little mounting points go, just like sit literally anywhere on this strip of metal. So unless I'm incorrect, like, yeah, there isn't even like any slots or grooves on like the top case either. I think they can kind of just be anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're off by a little bit, like, it shouldn't matter, I don't think. The only thing is just these two like this circle right here and this circle right here, those should probably be pretty accurate, because those are like kind of like alignment pins. But even then, there's like give in the pins. So I don't know, just throwing that out there. I just gotta figure out the sizing for all of them. Yeah, like I don't take it that the mounting points, like what you think are mounting points, their positioning, like I don't think it needs to be exact, but I do think there should be some decent level of accuracy on these two corner pins, like pinholes. That probably should have something, you know. I thought they were physical. No, no, they're not. At least not as far as I can tell here. So I really don't think it should matter. Okay, so I'm gonna move this off to the side for now. And what we're gonna do in the meantime is remove a bunch of stabilizers here. I think these stabilizers may have been from Patty, because I don't remember ever installing these. I'll take a look this weekend, bet. Yeah, and no worries, because I already sent that thing to Pinocchio without the Freya stuff. So it's just like, this probably, I don't depict that this will be on my next order unless, I don't know, maybe I might rescind this EC order if everything with tapping is too expensive. In which case, I feel like I should just learn how to tap plates myself. I don't know how different that is from tapping things that aren't plates. Okie doke. It should be all of them. Yep. And here is our new PCB, which I guess I should test. Oh, there's like little... Oh, I'm guessing these are some kind of Wuche stabilizer. This came from Wuche as a proto, because I haven't really seen these types of stabilizers before, but there's like stuff on them. There's like little red nubs here, which I'm guessing, I don't know. I don't know. Something about dampening against the PCB for stabilization. Okay, I think these are where the stabilizers went. We go and split spacebar again. So you should just be able to flip this over. Hope that everything kind of stays in place at least. One of these was washerless, and I think that was because of a specific fitting on the previous PCB against a hot swap socket. So I could probably just throw in a paper one there, or find. I think I actually have that whole baggie full of plastic washers to match. Sure, welcome back. Got some switches, springs, and films. Got my W70 PCB fixed. It's actually just a desolder. Apparently the pad's still there, just a bit floating, but works. Nice, nice. Fantastic. Glad everything worked out. What switches and springs you get? Oh, fuck. Wait. I don't know if this is going to work. These are pogo pins. Yo, what the heck? Well, that ain't good. Because there's a reason it was a proto. Huh. Oh, well. Wait, what does a production unit look like? And how... Yeah, what the hell? Hold on, this is no bueno, because then this is like... What the fuck? This is totally different. This is a ribbon cable where this is supposed to go. Huh. Is there like a ribbon to JST? How the what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Holy shit. Let's see. What am I looking for? Freya keyboard. Where is the Freya, like, okay, here's the complete collection. Bitter Seeds, have a good night. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so I found the left slider PCB, but it's sold out. But then also I still need like something to make this work, which like they don't just seem to sell daughter boards, because this might not be like a daughter board production unit. Like these don't really exist, I guess. This proto was probably, oh boy. God, this is, I don't like how this keeps moving. All right, plate. Oh, I wonder if for the Freya, the left slider PCB is still being sold anywhere. Freya series add-on. Oh, here we go. Freya Ultra only. Okay, so I could get it from Wuche, but it's probably like, it's apparently $5. It's $5. So the pogo pins would be for getting at least just the left side working, the left slider PCB. If you want switches instead of like the actual slider. I don't think you could even get the slider like well, I don't know, but I mean, I'll add this to my cart. So this will work with this PCB because it would just be pressing down on it. I'm guessing. I'm not gonna get anything for this this knob to work, but that's okay because Tina says she doesn't even use the knob. She just uses it to put like little figures on that. Exactly, Klexus. I recognize that. The shipping's gonna be like 20 to 30 for it. But it's like I don't know where else I would get it. I think like what does Mechland have the Freya? Mechland might be slightly cheaper if this is the place that is actually even selling the Freya. I know that there was some Canadian vendor that was doing it too. Freya. Accessories. Slider. Do you see? I don't know if I even see it here. Yeah, there's probably just like this guy. So I can just spend 20, 25 bucks, whatever, on this. It's just hard to search for this. PCB, tri-mode, slider. These are slider pieces. I don't see the actual left slider PCB on this list. They actually weren't even selling the solder PCB here either, and I would notice that on I mean, let's just look it up. Freya left slider PCB. How many places would be selling it? Because Kankeys is out of stock there. I didn't notice this in advance. I probably should have. But I feel like when I noticed it, like when I bought this was already sold out. So it's like they might have just not had stock or just sold out really fast. Freya. So this, yeah, Rebolt, which is in Malaysia, is where I get all my show stuff, like my S60s from. They don't seem to have it, or at least everything is just sold out group buy. Oh boy. Okay. So I could do this. It's just silly. But then there's also just the further problem of like how do I actually connect it to a daughter board, because this is not the normal JST that's on the back. So like, and I don't know, how does this work? Like, I don't know if maybe the construction is different for however the daughter board is supposed to be set up and working. Jesus Christ. It was ridiculous. The Freya. I'm guessing this to be a proto. I received mine 5 months ago. Imagine if there was a change like that. Yeah, this is pretty gnarly. Does your daughter board not look like the one in these pictures? Let's check it out. What page do I go in? This one? The hell is this? No, it doesn't. What? Yeah, it doesn't look like this at all. Yeah, this is more close to the production unit, but I'm also thinking that like a ribbon cable pogo pin daughter board. What could go wrong? This is very weird. Because that is like a whole. Guys, take a look at this. This is a whole design change. Let me zoom into this. This is a straight up design change to the actual case itself. Y'all see that? That's totally different. So like whatever this daughter board is, it's like not going to be able to fit in here. Yeah. So like the best thing would be like, is there some way to ribbonize one end of a JST cable? Would it even work? I have no clue. Like, I mean, I guess I could Dremel out part of the internals to get this thing to fit, but this is like ridiculous, right? Damn. Wow, this was a train wreck. I mean, you could solder the individual JST wires to ribbon cable equivalents. I assume the daughter board isn't even stock either. Like, it's not even not in stock, Ricky. It's like, I don't think they just, I just don't think they even sold it. Like, there's no place that has a Freya daughter board. Not even Wuche, not Mechland, not Canon Keys. I don't know who these other vendors were that ran this, but like, no one, there's no SKU. There's no SKU for a daughter board. You could solder the individual JST wires to the ribbon cable equivalents. Oh, might need to ask to write Wuche to ask for it directly. The best innovation, in my opinion, with the Freya is the two material. Yegor, welcome back. I mean, what I would rather ask Wuche for is, oh boy, I don't even know. The fuck would I even ask? I don't even know what I would ask for. Jesus. Let me think about this. Like, honestly, just like going full circle is I probably shouldn't have bought this PCB. And I probably should have just reworked all of the hot swap sockets in the old PCB. Because I don't know how many of these are fucked up, but a lot of them, you know? And I mean, I have the hot air equipment. I just don't... I just... Despite the fact that I have it, I don't know that I trust myself to do all of that, you know? Like, I mean, maybe I might trust myself doing 1, 2, maybe? But to do all of these? I don't know. Because, like, and the thing is, it's not every single one, but a good portion of these, like a solid, what feels like a quarter of these are bad, and then, like, trying to go and figure out which ones are bad. Like, lately Tina said that the P is really bad. But, you know, we've had a couple of rounds of trying to adjust some of these pins before, and I could see which ones maybe that I've squeezed before. I could kind of tell just by looking which ones I've squeezed. That maybe I could replace those. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just have to do that. I don't know. Uh, Clicks, by any chance, could you send me what I should have for doing hot air rework? Because I remember you mentioning stuff before, like tape, but I don't know if there's just like other stuff I should have that I don't currently. Because you've seen me dick around with it before. I feel like I'm not solid at it as of yet. Boy, what a disaster. Hmm. Also, I understand now why they call them pogo pins. Oh, wow. This is crazy. I take it that... Wow, there's like no flex cuts on this either. What's the problem with the PCB? Just the design of it's different. Um, the proto piece, like I have a proto unit that I won from Patty Stream, and this uses just a typical JST, but the production PCB uses like a ribbon cable. And so yeah, probably Klexis, the best thing would be trying to figure out how to solder. Like either my best options are like the reason why I try to switch out this PCB is because a bunch of the sockets are fucked up. So it's either fix the sockets on the proto PCB or do the thing Klexis said here, which is to kind of just get a modified version of this cable whereby I don't even know what the fuck the cable's supposed to be. I mean, I guess it would be, I don't know if this is the same exact one here. It might be. But basically, I'd have to solder. The idea here would be to maybe figure out how to solder one end of this ribbon cable to a JST cable. I don't think I have the knowledge nor dexterity to do that. If I'm being perfectly honest. Oh, the other thing too is that in order to get the left slider to work, I need to actually get a different left slider PCB as well. So that's like that's another whole thing. It'd kind of be like fixing the trace you did on the Textures PCB before, just 4 times over and really close to each other. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like a JST cable is 4 wires. The thing is, like this. I mean, you tell me. Maybe it's still the case, but there's like many pins. There's like what looks like 8 to 10 pins on this guy. You guys see that? So I'm just like, I don't even know what some of this would go to. It's really weird having standard JST. I remember you use as ribbon with pogo pins. Yeah, I mean, because this right here is a proto PCB. And the thing is, like, the proto bottom case is totally different too, because it takes in a normal, like, universal daughter board, whereas the whatever that pogo pin ribbon cable daughter board here is like a lot wider. Like the machining is totally different. Should be able to see how many strands / conductors On the ribbon cable, Jesus. Yeah, it looks like 10, but I don't know what you mean by strands/conductors exactly and how that would fit with this. I don't see the daughter board anywhere. Maybe you could ask, buy a new top for the Freya. Maybe you could ask them for a new, for a daughter board. The new top wouldn't really help though, because I'm just like, I would even still struggle to figure out how to fit the daughter board into the bottom case. Because I think that that's where it goes, right? Yeah, this goes into the bottom. This is the bottom with these like stiff springs that the plate rests on. Yeah, it's to the bottom where the daughter board goes, which is like a lot of keyboards do that, right? It's actually, I feel like, less typical for a daughter board to go into the top in my mind. Wow. This is crazy. One second. I'm just gonna look in this case real quick. Look in the page 2, there's a jumper for the pogo in the bottom. Whoa! Tominator! What the heck? I haven't seen you in so long. Dude! Tominator, I still owe you stuff. I still owe you stuff. A long while back, I was trying to verify your address so I could send you stuff. Because you've won stuff in my stream before, and I've been meaning to send it to you. No worries. All right, anyways, let's look at page 2. There's a jumper for the pogo on the bottom of the case. Oh, shit. Yeah, none of this shit's going to work. Yeah, now that you say this, this isn't even in the proto build. So like having the left side daughter board, having neither of, yeah, pretty much only just the main area is gonna work if I use a production PCB on this. Wow, this is something. And the final product had some crazy changes. It really did. Well, yeah, we're totally screwed. No, yeah, at this stage now, I'm pretty sure like the only valid case is to actually just hope that, well, the valid case would be to hope that the issue is the actual hot swap sockets, and then change the hot swap sockets, and then hopefully that fixes, you know, some of the problems that were here before. So again, class60, if there's stuff you could send me as to things that would make my hot air rework situation better, please DM me. Or if anyone else here knows anything about hot air rework and can send me good information on how to not be as bad at it as I have been thus far in removing components on previous projects. But otherwise, anyone want to buy a Freya production Freya solder PCB? Because this means nothing to me at this point anymore. God damn it, this is crazy. This is crazy, dude. Well, I really didn't look hard at this when I ordered it. I probably... Wait. Is this the daughter board? Oh shit, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. What the fuck? Okay, this carousel thing is weird, but here's the triflex. If I go to this one... Okay, wait, did it come with a daughter board? Hold up, give me 1 second. Maybe it came with one and I just didn't see it or notice it? No. I mean, not really so much that it would help, but... Give me 1 second. I'm gonna poke around. I'll be right back. This is the Wuche board, or the box for the Freya PCB. And as far as I know, it only just included this envelope containing the PCB and not her daughter board. But what's just so weird is that there's something in the picture that makes it look like it includes a daughter board. Whatever the heck that is. Yeah, that just looks like it. I don't know that this helps for much, honestly. I'm not sure. Because really, like, I'm a little bit confused as to what the pogo pins here go into. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, fitting it to the bottom case is, you know, that's also an issue. But I'm just very confused. Oh boy. Okay, there is a thing here. Okay, this, I don't know if this is page 12. I'm trying to just get a good sense of what's going on. I see. Do I? No, not really. What the fuck is going on? I we got some digging to do, I feel like. I got some digging to do. This is not so solid here. Oh boy. Alright. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out what to do. What the hell is that? So I take it that... Oh, Jesus. The hot swap PCBs... Shimo PCB with flex cuts, without flex cuts. No, they all come with something that looks like a daughter board. Shimo wired PCB is working both the Freya and Freya Ultra. Wired PCB is solder. Yikes. Okay. Alright. Let's keep us on our toes. I will reach out to Canon Keys and just say, like, hey, like, I'm not sure that mine came with a daughter board. Was it supposed to? Separately, Jesus. Let me think about this. I still got some thinking to do. I imagine that it does fit, but then, you know, you kind of still just have to get this to work. I think I had to just come up with some other solution, or just some solution for next time we open this up, because this is you know, wow, you know. Yeah, because maybe there's that cable solution, but if we do that, we're not going to get the left slider to work, and that's even if we go and buy that thing from even go and buy that thing from Uche. I guess the other option would be to solder this. Somehow solder like this. What I'm guessing here again is a 10-pin connection to the 10 pogo pins here. I mean, this is getting real goofy, you know? Real goofy. Or can we make it fit? God. This is absurd. What I also take this as is I never looked very closely at a hot swap socket. You can't really just do a solder conversion to this very easily, as far as I can ascertain. Your best bet is probably fix those hot swap sockets. Yeah. Well, Freya PCB for sale. I think that's all we can do, really. Can't return to Canon Keys. I maybe could, but I mean, I've already like screwed into it. I'm not sure. They'll probably do a restocking, but it's like whatever. Custom 3, welcome back. All right, let's do a print. I'm gonna have to talk to Tina about this. Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's see what we got here. Hey, anyone want a picture of Tiny's keyboard shop? The what I guess was the previous one. Tiny's previous keyboard shop. Straighten that out a little bit. All right. Oh, I guess I probably should do a little bit of spot healing here. Oh god. I keep thinking about what do we do? Is there uh I mean, I guess maybe I could just ask Wuche, like, hey, what can we do here? Can you provide some cable that'll work for me easily? Ribbon to JST? And also, can you provide me with some pogo pin solution? God, this is so crazy. Just thinking about this. Like, I need, like, the pogo pin connector from the left PCB. The main PCB to the left slider PCB. And I need to buy that left slider PCB for $5. Is there any such Mad Max Freya? I mean, is that something I could buy somewhere? Like a ribbon to JST? Is that not something that exists like on like DigiKey or something? It's not a thing, is it? I looked it up. I can't find anything like it. God damn it. Fuck. Damn, what a fucked up situation. Wow. Anything I missed? Oh, there's some spots. All right, what about that what is it? Is this a thing that exists? Something that can connect the two sets of pogo pins? I also take it this is a non-standard thing as well. It's my guess. Jesus. I like how that's working out. Okay, I think we'll just go with this. luster. Let's go with high. Print. Okie dokie. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna run some marbles. We got some flats. Oh, why is marbles being so difficult here? Uh-oh. Alright. Marbles give me some trouble here, of course. Why wouldn't it? God damn it. Guess we gotta close marbles. Let's try it again. Freya marbles? Now we're doing this print right here for Tiny's Keyboard Shop, or previous keyboard shop, San Jose, California. We got your choice of Wadugaki sticker plus a random stream sticker. So, alright, for those who haven't seen it, this is the sticker that Ricky has chosen. It is Long Pikachu. I'm Captain Brian. Let's do this. Let's open that up. Make sure I get through any ads. I'm Captain Brian is playing Lost Judgment. Let's do this. Raid. I'm Captain Brian. All right, here you go. Here's all the commands. Discord. Join my Discord. Check out Wadugaki, my sponsor. Buy my merch. Raid message if you're subbed. Raid message if you're not. Okay. I should be back. I don't know. Probably Monday, as usual. Try to do that Monday, Thursday schedule is kind of what I've been doing for the last couple months, right? So, all right. So I'll see you guys then. Good night.